Like, it don't even look real. Like, it look like, you know how like the little postcard pictures? That's what it look like out here. It don't seem like it's real.
It's different up here, man. It's not even affecting him. Not affecting him at all.
Work time, get his miles up.
5,817 feet above sea level. Back home, 39 feet above sea level. Not even breathing hard.
It's out the way.
Oh, we is dogs. We dogs, yeah. We shouldn't even be on this field, man.
Right, this ain't no dogs on the field.
Cold pit bull right here.
See that? No dogs on the field. I was just on this joint, ripping this track up.
Big dog.
The biggest. He said the biggest, ain't it? Today's sparring day. About to get ready to spar. Wait. 3 weeks old? Congratulations. Get had a baby. Fella, yeah. What number is that for you? What number? Yeah? How many kids? I got 4. Yeah. Like it's a regular day. That's it. Him and my brother, even they go way back. My brother did 2 training camps with him. Real good friends with my brother, so yeah. I'm a camp move, bro. I don't get no cuts, no nothing. You know, being in the ring with Canelo, you know, I'm just trying to pick his mind, you know, see what he got. Also get in shape as well. From wrong with me. You know, it's fun, you know, sparring Canelo. You know, trying to pick his brain. You know, he got like, I think he like 70 fights in, turned pro at 15. So I was picking his brain, having fun, you know, and sharpening my tools, you know, that's about it, you know. I got
Jaron Ennis stepping into sparring with Canelo Alvarez shows exactly why this Xander Zayas fight is being taken so seriously. Canelo pushing elite-level work with Ennis proves the intensity behind this camp. Ennis is sharpening dangerous tools while learning from one of boxing's greatest champions under real pressure. Canelo Alvarez is clearly taking a leadership role in this training environment, pushing Jaron Ennis with a champion mindset even outside the ring. The message is simple but powerful: discipline and consistency separate champions from average fighters. For Ennis, hearing this directly from a living legend adds another layer of pressure and motivation as he prepares for Xander Zayas. Canelo Alvarez reveals there is more behind this sparring partnership than just preparation for a fight. His connection with the Ennis family goes back years, which explains why this session carries mutual respect and trust. For Jaron Ennis, sharing rounds with Canelo is not just training. It is a chance to absorb elite-level experience from someone who understands every layer of championship bow.
Hello, first things first. A lot has been made about your sparring session with Boots, with Boots Ennis. How did that happen? What happened?
I cannot say much, but ask and say if he can go and sparring with me and everything. I say, of course, right? A fighter like me, we always want great sparrings because there is the thing, right? And I have history with the family because 14 years ago, his older brother helped me for Sugar Shane Motley and Alfonso Gomez. So it's Derek Ennis. So he helped me. So he was 14 years old at that time, by the way. And it was good, very good. And I'm very grateful with him because he make that time to go and give me a good work.
You be able to share the ring with, with Canelo, and like I said, being there with, with a Hall of Famer, legend, and kind of like the face of boxing, why not?
All right, so I gotta ask you, people gonna kill me if I don't. How was the work?
The work was great. The work was great. Like I said, I had a great time. I was having fun. I love being in there with Canelo. It was a great thing.
All right, so there's been like 100 rumors. It kind of broke the internet. That might have been like your third time this year. Yeah. Did you expect this kind of attention from a sparring session?
I already knew it was gonna go crazy. Once we posted the pic, I'm like, this joke gonna go everywhere. We kind of figured it, and it kind of, I guess you could say it made the fight more interesting. Okay, everybody kind of want to tune in a little bit more to see, what's gonna happen. But
what's your thoughts on the backlash, though?
I ain't gonna lie, I really don't care. I ain't gonna lie, I went out there not only to help, but I went out there for myself, basically. To start my first 2 weeks off of camp, out in where we was at, with the elevation and all that. That was phenomenal. This was for me. It wasn't for nobody else. I went out there and I got the experience, being in the ring with Canelo. And like I said, we was having fun. I had a great time sparring him, and it was good.
What I love about the fight is Xander is big, young, strong, skillful, and he not afraid. Boots, we know he try to bring everything to the table, the speed, the power, just the lights. He bringing everything to it. I think it's a great test for Boots because this is a guy who you can say is durable. You can say he's durable because he's never been stopped. I never even seen him go down. You know what I mean? So it's not like we talking about a chump. You know what I mean? He come in to fight. And I think this kid being young will make some dangerous. Him being young, energetic, and then a big guy. He got real good size to him. You know what I mean? Strong guy. And I think that right there enough is gonna make it a great.
Well, to be honest, I knew that was something that was gonna happen. He was gonna touch the belt, and at the beginning, I told him, touch him. This is the closest you're gonna get to them. So I don't mind you touching what's mine, because at the end of the day, he's gonna stay at home. But then at the end, he just started rubbing. I'm like, all right, bro, we're good. You don't have to keep touching him. And he touched him again, so I dropped him. I'm like, all right, this is the last time. What's up? And that's about it.
It's hard to really go against Boots because on that one with specifically Xander, I feel Xander's still young, Boots is a lot older and has a lot more experience.
Listen, man, I'm gonna tell you the honest truth. It always comes down to that night. You know what I mean? You gotta be right that night. In my opinion, Xander would have to use his size. You know what I mean? Use your size, impose your will. Box a little bit, but impose your will at times. You know what I mean? Don't let Boots steal the rounds. You know what I'm saying? I mean, who's to say that? That kid might hit hard enough to get a knockout. We don't know. You know what I mean? And that's why I love the fight.
Absolutely.
We don't know. Because one thing I can say, not to cut you off, when your back is to the wall, man, you do some amazing things. You know what I'm saying? So who knows?
But Zayas is, again, he's the most marketable guy right now in this hemisphere, I think, as far as young guys. Not that Ennis isn't, again, but that Puerto Rican fan base, if you give them a champion like that with all the marketability that Zayas has, they will blend in.
Very talented. He's in his prime, obviously. He's facing a guy who knows how to use his distance and throws hard punches, combinations. He has the will to win. I mean, this is going to be a great fight. I don't know who's going to win. It's tough to call, but you might have to give the edge to Boots just because he's on. No, it's sad that it had to happen this way, and I blame everything on Rick Meridian, the manager. It's just sad because now Virgil Ortiz is going to be sidelined while all these champions are going to be facing each other. You got Fundora and the other kid who just won, Josh Kelly, I believe it was. They might be fighting as well, and then the winners will fight each other.
In the 154-pound division, Xander Zayas versus Boots Ennis. This is more like it. This is what we want to see.
This is a phenomenal fight, and they're both in their primes. Xander Zayas is 23 years old. He turned pro when he was 17, and he's a unified world champion, going in there against Boots Ennis, who he's only had one fight against the guy who was, 14-1? Got rid of him in a round. So he's completely, I don't care, what Eddie Hearn was saying. That guy was untested. So he's completely untested at 154 pounds in there against one of the best champions in the division. Mate, that fight is going to be electric. Puerto Rico in Brooklyn on June 27th. That is going to be phenomenal.
Xander is a good fighter, but I don't know if he's on Boots level yet.
What's the best advice you could give him? If
Xander?
If you said into it.
Keep trying to advance, keep learning your craft, keep studying your craft, keep working on your repertoire, because having a deep repertoire is what's going to take you to get like Boots, because Boots has a great repertoire.
Two young guys. Boots is 28, but he's still a young guy. He's in his prime. And, Xander Zayas is 23. And when I look at this matchup initially, the first thing I think about, is it too soon for Xander Zayas? Is it a year too soon? Is it a year and a half too soon? Some would say, but he's still a two-time world champion. That doesn't mean that he's ready for this. I think Xander, and I like Xander a lot. I like him a lot personally. I like his movement. I like how he's carried himself, and I like him. I've seen his growth, calling his fights on ESPN. He's got a lot to like. He's got the range. He's got the height. He's tough. He got a whole country behind him, and he fully embraces trying to be the next great Puerto Rican champion. And he's going to cause some problems for Boots Ennis throughout this fight. But my initial question is this too soon, or is it the right time? Is it ripe and the right time for Xander Zayas? And for Jaron Boots Ennis, he needed this name. He needed this kind of matchup, because that's been the biggest knock on him. It's like
Well, Xander Zayas is a very good fighter, a complete fighter, a fighter who I think presents next to the most, he probably the second most difficult guy to fight in the weight class, because he's rangy. He can do so many things. He can fight inside. He can fight outside. He's a great body puncher. He's a very, very respected guy, and I think he's very mature for his age. Boots, on the other hand, is looking for that coming out party type fight. So he got to fight somebody at this point. And because he couldn't get A, he went to B. And I like that about Boots, because Boots saying, I want all the smoke. If this one won't take me, I'll go find the next one. And so, since he couldn't make the fight with Ortiz, he made the fight with Xander. This is what you want to see. This is a barn burner, I think. May the best man win, but both of these guys are capable of becoming the biggest threat to Fundora in the weight class, because right now, Fundora is still the king of the weight.
Xander's the best guy out of everyone that you fought so far. I mean, obviously you haven't been in the ring with him yet, but are you expecting that?
I mean, I can't really say like you said, because I haven't been in the ring with him, so I don't know. Yeah. Who don't know? I can go in there in the first round and beat him out there. We're not going to see nothing from him. So, I can't really say, but I think he got out of all the guys at 54, he got a better skill set than most of those guys at 54. Okay.
After seeing Jaron Ennis step into sparring with Canelo Alvarez and hearing how seriously this camp is being treated, the picture around the Xander Zayas fight becomes much clearer. This is not casual preparation. This is elite-level sharpening, where a future star is testing himself against one of the greatest to ever do it. Canelo Alvarez bringing discipline, structure, and championship mentality into the gym shows exactly what kind of environment Ennis is learning in. Every round, every correction, and every piece of advice is shaping him into a more complete fighter. If he can take what he is learning here and apply it in the ring, Xander Zayas is going to face a very dangerous version of Boots Ennis on fight night. But the pressure also works both ways because expectations rise when you train at this level and people start demanding perfection. Zayas will know that he is not just facing a talented prospect, he is facing someone who has been tested by elite champions. Now the question becomes simple. Is Jaron Ennis learning enough from Canelo Alvarez to dominate his next big test? Or will Xander Zayas shock the world and expose him under the lights? Drop your prediction in the comments and tell us who you are backing for this massive fight.